All right, let's talk about building wealth. If you want to save a fortune on taxes, and I mean, who doesn't, you've got to understand one simple three-letter acronym, IRA. Today, we're going to break it all down and show you exactly how to pick the right one for you. Look, if hearing terms like IRA, Roth, 401k, if it all just makes your head spin, trust me, you are not alone. It's like a financial alphabet soup out there. But I promise, stick with me for the next few minutes, and this is all going to click into place. It's way simpler than you think. So let's just dive right in. What exactly is an individual retirement arrangement, or IRA? Most people get this wrong right out of the gate. So let's clear up the single biggest misconception right now. Okay, an IRA is not an investment. It's not a stock, it's not a bond, it's not a mutual fund. The best way to think about it is like a special kind of box, a container for your investments. And the government designed this container with a superpower. It shields whatever you put inside from taxes, which lets your money grow so much faster. And what's really fascinating is that this entire complex-sounding world of retirement accounts, it really just boils down to one simple but really powerful question. That's it. That is the core decision you have to make. And believe it or not, how you answer this one single question is going to point you directly to the perfect type of IRA for your financial future. And here they are, the two main paths that branch out from that one question. You can choose a traditional IRA, where you decide to pay your taxes later, or you can choose a Roth IRA, where you pay your taxes now. So let's dig into what that actually means for your money. Okay, let's start with the first path, the traditional IRA. You can think of this one as the original, the classic. Its main superpower is giving you an immediate tax break. I mean, putting money back in your pocket this year. So how does that even work? Well, when you contribute money to a traditional IRA, you can often deduct that amount from your income for the year. So for someone in, say, the 22% tax bracket, putting in the maximum of $7,000 could instantly save you over $1,500 on your tax bill, just like that. So the life cycle is pretty clear. You contribute money, potentially getting that nice tax break now. Your investments then get to grow tax deferred, which is huge. But, and this is the big trade-off, when you finally pull that money out in retirement, it's taxed as ordinary income. You're basically just delaying the tax bill. And you got to keep in mind, because the government let you delay those taxes, it eventually wants its money. So starting at age 73, you are required to start taking withdrawals. They're called required minimum distributions, or RMDs. All right, now for path number 2, the Roth IRA. This is the newer option, and honestly, it has become wildly popular for one absolutely game-changing reason. The Roth IRA completely flips the script. You contribute with money you've already paid taxes on, so you don't get that upfront deduction. But in exchange for that, your money grows completely tax-free. And then, when you take it out in retirement, every single penny, your original contributions, and all the earnings is yours to keep 100% tax-free. It's a huge deal. The Roth also has 2 other incredible advantages that make it totally unique. First, you can pull out your direct contributions, not the earnings, just the money you put in at any time for any reason with no tax or penalty. It's amazing flexibility. And second, unlike the traditional IRA, you are never forced to take withdrawals. Your money can just keep on growing tax-free for your entire life. So there you have it, the 2 paths. How in the world do you choose? Well, it all comes down to making an educated guess, a strategic guess about one thing: your taxes in the future. Here's the simple framework. If you expect to be in a lower tax bracket when you retire, maybe you're at your peak earning years right now, the traditional IRA is often the smart choice. You get that big tax deduction today when you need it most. But if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket later on, say you're early in your career, then paying your taxes now with a Roth IRA is one of the most powerful financial moves you can possibly make. So choosing your IRA, your container, is really just the first step. But now you've got a super clear framework to make that choice with confidence, which, of course, leaves us with the next big question we have to tackle.